Sitting down today with Michael. We are in Milan, in Italy, which is a really cool place to meet up this time. I thought we'd do some videos a bit, and today we want to answer some questions, some common questions you get. We'll go step by step. You get to see a bit more of what we receive as questions, things you're probably asking yourselves, and that we can answer for you. So we'll dive right in and jump into it.
Yeah, I mean, and we'll have a little fun here, right? And we're just, it's all love. Don't worry, we'll have a little fun. Keep it relaxed in Milano, all right? Someone reached out to us says, I don't need you for anything. Can you just send me your setup? That's all I need. Thank you. All right, well, actually, I think we have an answer for that.
Yeah, setups are over here. Check out the corner. It's on YouTube. It's free. It's available. We don't hide anything. We don't kind of hide our rules behind paywalls. We don't tell you it's a secret strategy. It's things we've been trading for multiple years. There's going to be a link somewhere in the corner here or down below. You check it out. My strategy is much more swing trading, and I kind of focus on trading with the whole, with Bollinger Bands. My goal is a bit different, and you can tell about kind of what you trade a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's generally trend-based, but it works in sort of dull, choppy scalping markets as well. So, and again, it has to be comfortable for you, but the point of the question is, we think there's more to winning this game than just a setup, but if you want, or you're looking for something, and we understand it, have at it.
Yeah, it's nice to see other people set up to kind of make your own eventually, but you can also use ours if you want to. Start with this. It works really well if you trade it to right and in the proper conditions. Link below. Check out these 2 free trainings, and you can get access to this and be on the way to learn our setups. Next question Michael got here is, we got this multiple times, got this many times from a message too. Can I get a loan and pay you back with trading profits? And the answer is, of course, it makes sense. Like, you want to get some money first and make some profits first before you pay for a course. The only thing is that we found these people to be not very committed to it. People who don't have any skin in the game tend to kind of train for a while, learn some things, then they follow them up and we never see them again. So happens a lot.
And what they're basically saying is, well, first of all, we're not a bank. My wife is a bank, but we're not a bank. But you're basically saying you want capital to trade. There are avenues for that we can help you with as well. So we're having a little fun with your question. No, we're not in the mortgage business, but if you're looking for capital, there's certainly, actually more now than ever, easier ways to apply for such capital for trading. Sure.
Don't borrow on a credit card like Michael did.
No, and my life insurance.
That's good.
Don't do that at home, kids. Okay, next one. Want to go to the next one? All right, I get this actually a few times, and I got it recently again. I want to bring it up. It's the barter question. In other words, Michael, can you coach me and I'll barter something with you, or some barter scenario? And the answer is, and I say this respectfully, no. But here's why. Not because I just don't want to get in barter. I mean, maybe if you have a villa in St. Grenadines or something, that we could talk. But the reason is because, no, this game is about capital. This game is about making an investment. And really, when you do that, you're making a commitment, not just in your head, but financial. And we find that people are just more apt to stick to a plan or stick to an education program with that. So, the whole barter thing, while I try to be respectful, it's a pretty much a no. What do you think? Have you ever had that before?
I had this before. The thing too is that, first of all, your time costs money. Like, usually you invest time into something, it doesn't make sense to barter for something that's not valuable to you. At the same time, I feel like people should have skin in the game too. They should feel the pressure. Sometimes you need to invest the money to earn money. How will you feel if you cannot spend money, but then you have a loss and you want to make it back? It's kind of the same issue.
And some of them, I mean, they're pretty interesting. I've had an invitation for, what's that island? Mauritius or something? Yeah. A pretty nice place to bring my wife the whole bit to train, educate. But really, like you said, what's the value of my time? The education experience, I mean, for all our members, you get that pretty much for free as being a member. But it's the time element that really it's too precious in our lives, and it should be in yours too. So keep that in mind when you ask the barter question. All right, let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
All right. This one for me. Can I trade your secretariat strategy during early morning hours? I work evenings in a bordello and unavailable. This is an actual question. I don't think I ever told you that. The actual question I got. All right. And I'm always respectful when I answer. And I said, the strategies you can trade, during the daytime or pre-market. But I was very inquiring about this particular profession. And I am not going to go out, like I said, with the value of the question, go do one-on-one training. I mean, it's available, but I really don't do that too often. However, I said, I'd love to trade from where you work. And if you want, we can talk about your trading. So I can't do it at my work, but we can go outside. I says, yeah, sure, it's fine. In Vegas, it's 2 hours outside of Vegas. So if everything works out in a couple of months, I'm going to be traveling and trading from a bordello. All right. How's that? All right. You two, get ready. It'll be good. It'll be clean. But it's just too interesting of a person to do. So we'll maybe have a little YouTube live on it or something like that. More to come. But this would be something where like we trade no locations, Milan, Italy now. This would be a first, I think, for YouTube. So we'll see. Hopefully we could all make it work.
Question we get a lot is your strategy still working? I changed a lot of the rules, play with the settings. I changed this setting or that indicator or something else to make it more fitting to me, and it doesn't work anymore. Why is it working? Well, the key thing is sometimes we kind of build strategies to work in certain market context, certain conditions. And if you change things too much, it starts to kind of not play out too well for you. So you want to follow the rules. It doesn't make sense if you go and some things you can change and it doesn't make a big difference to the strategy. Like you can change the whole period. You can change the 100-minute setting a little bit. Or if you start to look at other things like, oh, you want to trade in the Asian session or you want to trade in it's particular crypto or this asset, maybe it's not going to work as well because the kind of logical strategy doesn't exist anymore. And that's where if you play with it too much, it can break. You want to make it your own, want to personalize it, tweak it to make it work for you. But you got to keep the core of the strategy working.
Yeah, I think you're being really nice here. But yeah, it's true. I mean, they do allow a lot of flexibility. Sometimes we've worked and tested. It won't work in certain sessions. It won't work with certain products. I get it. But when I changed a lot of the rules since I wasn't comfortable with it, I mean, there's a lot that you're saying there. Comfort is not a part of this business. And the rules are set, designed to optimize your results. So, keep that in mind. There's some flexibility, but, I mean, it's tough to drive a car with 3 wheels, right? So let's keep it real. Okay, is this one I never had told you this one. Actual question. Just, can I buy stock in your company? I don't have time to trade. So, President, what do you think?
It's not how stocks work that much, but if you want to stock market, maybe. But we're not there yet. So, I don't think so.
No.
Our goal is to teach people to become independent traders. So, we also have the questions. It's like, oh, can I just copy your trades and you kind of trade and I just follow? And the answer is no, because we want to teach people to be independent. We don't want them to rely on us all the time. Eventually, you want to get to a place where you can make money by your own and on your own terms, wherever you are in the world. And that's the goal, is not to be able to copy, but to be able to develop the skills to make it your own in the future. Yes, copying is faster, maybe you get results quicker, but becoming independent is much more valuable and it's going to make you more money long term.
I, for one, would love to buy stock in the company if it ever goes public. So, all right, here's the interesting. And I got to tell you, I'm having a little fun with this one, but it's actual legitimate answer that I didn't know. All right. And I'll ask Etienne, can I watch your videos in Farsi?
That's Farsi.
It's the Indian language, I believe, on YouTube. But well, anyway, I'll answer. I checked on YouTube. Yes, you can translate it in Farsi, in the text.
They have the new thing on YouTube. They call it the audio dubbing or something. When you have other languages put on your videos, this video should have it too. So you can go in the settings somewhere. I think it's the wheel icon. You can click on it, change the language. I think you have a bunch of them. We have Portuguese, we have Italian, maybe we have French. It's kind of funny. We have Spanish. I know we have Japanese too, and Hindi or some other language.
It's Farsi. That's I think. I was like, so I had a little fun with this one, but I checked it out. I go, oh my god, you can do that. So
it's actually funny to watch Michael in Hindi. I had a lot of fun with it. Go try it out. Even if you don't speak Hindi or other language, you'll go try it out.
And if you Peronis, then we'll try that myself. Okay, so this is. I mean, we'll have fun, keep it real, but this is actual word I copy and paste. All right, so someone wrote to me and say, I'm vetting out a vendor bid list. And based on my initial research, I've added you to that list. You, desiretotrade, please complete the inquiry within 7 days to qualify. Any omissions of the 56 questions, 56, will result in termination of your offer to be considered in teaching me how to trade. All right, I'll make this simple. I will answer 0 of the 56 questions. So unfortunately, I don't qualify. All right.
Are we a supplier for cell phone companies?
Yeah, it's like a bid. I'm on a bid list now or something. So, I be honest with you, we're pretty much booked up for the rest of the year anyway. But understand too that, and I want to, again, it's all keeping it real, but do you want to be successful doing this? All right. Do you want it? And there's plenty of ways to do it, including, starting with your own self-driven education. Make that decision, make the commitment. This shows here that you're not looking at the glass in the right way. We want you to be successful. Us, among many other professionals, are here to help outside of desiretotrade, even inside. But questions like this just not gonna cut. It's not even worth our time to answer. So, but here's your answer. I'm not answering any.
I'm gonna add a twist to this though. I think if you want to learn to trade, go find someone who you can relate to, someone that matches your style, your personality. It's funny how we see our students, they kind of have the same profile in us, the same personality sometimes. They want to trade the same style. So that's why they kind of follow us. They relate to us. They understand our logic. They understand why we trade. We don't want to just like scout for 10 hours a day. We want to have a lifestyle with it. So go find someone who you can relate to, who matches your lifestyle, your personality, what you want to do in life, then learn from them. And that's it. We are all different. We all have different styles and different things we look at or different things we trade. But you got to find someone that matches you and then you can learn from them. And that's it. There shouldn't be 56 people of whatever on London must learn from.
Yeah. And honestly, yeah, this is clearly, and we also can get out of this question that we have a very family-oriented style. We try to remember people's birthdays. If you're from a certain area that maybe has a storm, we kind of follow up and see how you're doing. This just doesn't, we're just not in that vendor relationship type thing. So that's the bottom line. So get that answer pretty well. I really like that. Just find a home, and best of luck with those 56 questions. All right. Last one. This one I got about a month ago.
I got this a lot.
Yeah, did you get this too? All right. Can you tell my wife that you can guarantee I will be successful trading?
And not just the why, but sometimes there's a question of, if I join this program, if I learn scalp or something, can you guarantee me that I'll be making money in like 6 month time or 3 month time? And the answer is, well, no, we can't guarantee you'll make money because the market is different. Market will react in certain ways. Maybe there's war happening. There's like Trump. There's other things that are affecting the market we don't know about. But also, the market is a bit random. Sometimes it's going to work well, sometimes it's not going to work well. And you got to let the odds play in your favor for quite some time to make money in trading. So we can teach you a lot of things that we know work for us. They will work long term for us, but giving it a time frame with like a deadline is very, very hard to do in trading. And it's actually impossible to do. Someone who tells you you're going to make money in 30 days time, it's probably just lying.
Yeah, I think there's the value to experience as well. And it just takes time. I can tell you right now, if someone asks my wife, can I guarantee that I will be a surgeon in 30 days? I can say with 100% accuracy, no, because it has certain skill sets, personalities, things like that. Now, my education and my knowledge, I can accelerate and get me in a position to where I can reduce 6 mistakes, blah, blah, blah. But to actually, to guarantee that, no, because you know what? One thing we've realized in our service is that everybody's different. And there are some type of personalities that are going to take longer than others. We've recognized that. And we've even had, if they have the capital, to have like psychology focused based training, things like that to kind of accelerate it. But that's the one thing we do when we first meet with traders, to kind of get a profile of what we're looking at and what we need to do. But to guarantee my wife will be successful, it starts with the first step, and I'll take it from there.
Yeah, and it depends how much you implement. So people will go through the course in a day and try to apply everything. So it will take a month, or they'll go and learn a little bit, then they go away and they get distracted, then come back like 3 months later, and they go through the course again. And we cannot really control that well.
Yeah. Be nice to your wife, by the way. That you can guarantee you'll have a happy life. So, but take it from there. All right. But good. And these questions we have a little fun with, and we did that too. But and again, it's all in jest. But understand that we try our best. We try to have fun. We're always being respectful. But understand that at the end of the day, we have a job to do, and so do you. And it starts with that first day. So think about that. Have a little fun, but at the same time, be committed and focused, and you'll be on your way.
I like it. If you want to see more, we have a few videos there you can watch. Let me on the screen. We can just tap it. You go to a place where you can watch more videos. If you want to see how we trade or styles or strategies step by step or setups, check out the link below. It's going to be the first link. Michael's strategy is there. Mine is there also. Available for you to learn from and to watch and to apply right away if you want. And we'll catch you back here, of course, in the next video pretty soon. Ciao.